Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking podcast.
Hot and talking.
I'm your host, Valerie.
I'm Jamie.
And today we have a magnificent guest who goes by the name of Chrissy Maywood.
Well, hello, Val and Jamie.
Hello.
Thank you for having me on.
We are so excited.
So excited.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited too. This is going to be a lot of fun.
You've already been such a vibe just for the little 10 minutes that we've spent with you.
Thank you. Well, I'm
You're
honored.
amazing.
I'm honored to be hot and talking today. Usually I'm hot and not talking. So it's nice to be talking a little bit.
We want to hear all the things.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to spill.
Oh, yes. We like to start the pod off with a little love-hate.
Okay, sure.
So we kind of talk about what we loved for the week, what we hated for the week.
Okay.
What did you love?
Oh, what did I love? So outside of my job and just myself, I'm a bit of a cinephile. And so I have, and they don't sponsor me, they should. I have a Regal Pass. And so it's like $25 a month, but you get to go to unlimited movies.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's good. If you like going to the movies, it's really worth it. And yeah, I just went to one yesterday. I went to 3 movies last week.
Hell yeah,
I used my pass too.
What did you see?
So I saw The Mummy.
Oh my God.
Lee Cronin's The Mummy?
Yes. Have you two seen it
No,
yet?
but I want to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm about to go get a Regal Pass.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, get in on it. I'll be real. You know, I'm in the business. Can I curse on this?
Yes.
I'm in the business of fucked up. I'm in the business of taboo. That was a little much for me.
Yeah.
Really?
It was so gross. And also trigger warning if you're sensitive to like stuff being done to children. And I like some movies where it's like pretty rough, but this was like, oh, there's one scene where I was like, am I going to leave the theater? Like, I was like,
Okay,
wow.
I'm in.
it goes really hard.
Okay.
And it doesn't stop. And it's over 2 hours.
I might have to wait till it comes out.
No,
That's
I'm about
real.
to take my daughter to go see it today.
I don't know.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready. Yeah, it's just, woo. There's one scene involving a toenail that is disgusting.
Damn.
A lot of gross foot stuff, actually. And I've
Wow.
done some gross, weird foot stuff, but it was
Never that gross.
And never like that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't want to know the market price on that one. So.
Damn. No. Okay.
Yeah, it was scary. If you like really scary, messed up, disgusting,
I do.
triggering stuff, I recommend it.
Yeah, see, I feel like that would be like the movie that I have to watch at home because I get real squirrely.
Oh, sure.
And I'm like, I got to get up and walk around. Like, I'm fucking nervous. I watched a movie with Josh on Sunday and I'm keep sitting up and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm like just driving my own self crazy. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, dude, this is just like fucking weird.
What was it? What was
Yeah,
it?
what were you
It was
watching?
Apex
Oh, I
with
haven't
Charlize
seen
Theron.
that. Ooh, was it good?
I feel like it reminded me of Maggie the whole time. She's like a rock climber, kind of camper.
Oh no.
She's everything outdoors, lives in a van kind of shit. But then she like comes across this crazy like psychopath of a person that tries to like hunt her with a bow, like a bow.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
So you're kind of feeling like, ooh, I don't want to get hunted. I'm feeling like I don't want to.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
see.
the wilderness
I understand
is
that.
wild.
Oh, it is. The wilderness is wild. I hate a plane crashing on an island or wilderness stuck movie. It's not for me.
Oh, so no
would
Yellow
die.
Jackets for you?
No. Oh my God. The plane crash scene after that, I was like, why am I watching this? And I changed it to King of the Hill immediately.
Okay, don't watch Send Help then.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I did watch Send Help and
You
I
did?
liked liked it because revenge, though.
Right?
Yeah, so I was like,
She
if the
just like
revenge is,
got her shit.
if the revenge
It was
is
so
enough,
good.
especially against like a boss, like
I know.
a corporate boss. Okay, I will.
But
I sat through that for that one.
Yeah.
didn't you think it was going to go somewhere else? And
I
then it
did.
like totally went somewhere else. And you
Yes.
were like, what?
Yeah, twist upon twist.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
a good twist.
You got to watch
That
it.
one was good. I actually liked that
Yeah.
one. So
Send Help was amazing.
yeah, there's been a lot of good. This is
And-
a good year for scary movies.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Or movies in general.
Love it.
We actually
Yeah.
went and saw. Are you a Theo Von fan?
Theo Von.
Oh,
The
That
comedian. He's a comedian and a podcast host also.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. I know who he is.
Yeah,
Yes.
He's got the mullet. He's
Yes.
just really funny.
Yeah. He kind of has a little country twang, but
yeah,
not.
because
Yeah.
he's from I think Louisiana. He's
Yeah.
got that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He says some funny things. Yeah, I
Him
like that guy.
and David Spade just came out with a new
David
movie.
Spade?
Yes, dude. They wrote and did everything themselves.
Wow.
And it's in select theaters. Like you have to go on the website and like request it to be in your area. And they played it at River Park last weekend.
oh,
And we went and saw it and it was actually so funny.
Was
Really?
it?
Yes.
Did you guys die? Like just watching it? Were you just like cracking up?
We were
the whole time?
yeah, I got the top ticket, like I like to sit in the very back of the theater at the top row center so I could see the whole thing. And we were dying laughing.
I love it.
So good.
I wonder.
good seat.
That was
I
one of my
wanna see
loves
if
for
it's
the
like-
week.
And you can go to River Park with your Regal Pass.
Girl.
Yeah, River Park, and then Manchester. That's mine.
My favorite.
My favorite.
because I need to recline.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need to relax.
Yes. Take your little blankie in there.
Yeah.
I know.
You
It's
better
so
cover
good.
up a snack though.
Are they
brought in-
snack Nazis now?
Again, yes.
See, why
they
did they have to
weren't.
do that? Yeah,
I thought
they
there
weren't for
was
so
even
long.
an ad. Like I remember being at a movie and being like, "You can bring a snack. We don't care." And then so I got a cute little box. It got me in trouble. But
Rude.
he did tell me you just had to put it in a backpack. But I was
Yeah.
like, I was being bold.
I put it in my butt.
yeah.
I just put it right in my butt.
I was like, well, it was already full. I already had a few things in there. It's like, I got to take out my keys now, my wallet. So I just covered it with a jacket.
just walking in like,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is
Yeah.
too good.
Oh, glad y'all are movie lovers, though.
Yeah, always.
We do. Yes,
Nice.
for sure.
Any hates for the week?
Okay, so my love, I watched this documentary about bees and how
Oh.
important they are. I know this is so fucking lame,
No,
but
no, it's
I
not lame.
I love animal documentaries, and I think
yeah.
that bees are fascinating.
Yeah.
And so me and my husband watched this documentary about bees, and that was like my love. But then it would also like kind of touch on like how people kill them all the time because they're scared of them, and they're
Yeah,
like,
misunderstood.
if you just leave them alone and stop swatting at them,
Yeah.
they're not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine. Did you hear my lisp again? It just happened.
Oh, that's so cute.
It happened so often.
Well, you're passionate about the bees.
Yeah. Yeah. So my hate for the week is also people that hate bees. Stop
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
We need them.
We
We
literally
really
do.
do.
They are detrimental to our ecosystem. So
They are.
that was my love and hate.
Oh, yeah.
And Porch Fest. Oh my God.
Oh, Porch Fest was a vibe.
It was a
We
vibe.
had so
A
much fun.
love.
Did you happen to make it out?
No, I wasn't feeling well that day,
Yeah.
so I didn't go out. But it sounded
Yeah.
like a cute time, especially because the weather wasn't super hot.
Yeah.
I've been out there when it's super
Yeah.
hot before. So when it's like, I heard there's a little drizzle, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was actually felt great.
It was, like, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
then
sounded like a good year.
Yeah, it was so many people,
Yeah.
droves of
Wow.
people.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
awesome.
Yeah, I love that it gets bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the community really showed up.
Yeah, and it's cool that it's like this kind of free thing. Where it's
Exactly.
just like people coming together to enjoy
Yeah.
music and each other, community.
And I feel like it really is probably the best event that Fresno has because
Yeah.
there's not violence,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
you know?
No,
Like,
I know. You know
yeah.
what? I was thinking about that this morning because rodeo weekend always falls on Porch Fest weekend.
mhm.
And there were so many incidences that happened at rodeo
Wow.
where the cops were called, people were arrested, like all these like
Yeah.
horrible things. And I'm like, couldn't be my tower district.
Yeah, that's right. Would never. Could never.
We didn't have any of those.
No.
We were all nice nice and kind to each other.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Yeah. I know they even had that stabbing.
Weird,
recently.
Clovis.
Yeah, weird
that you have that.
Clovis. So
Yeah.
aggressive.
You guys are so amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
Put that
But
in your gallon
seriously.
hat. You know?
Yeah. Tip the hat to your lady, sir.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm a country girl.
Sure.
Like I love all things country,
Hell yeah.
but
Yeehaw.
I'm like, yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
need a
trying to
little
go
more
as-
love.
We need more
Yeah.
love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad
Just a
Porch
fucking
Fest
vibe.
brought
Yeah.
the love.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
Okay, let's get into maybe some questions.
I'm ready.
Do we want to jump in or?
Let's jump in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever y'all want to do. I'm
Okay.
here.
So the theme of the pod
Mm.
is sex work.
Ooh, bow chicka wow wow.
So do you kind of want to tell us what kind of sex work you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I do. So yeah. My moniker, my stage name is Chrissy Maywood. You know, when you get into the industry, I've been a phone dom for 5 years. So over the phone kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then for the past year, I've been doing more appointments. I am an in-person dominatrix as well.
Okay, I was going to ask you
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I do it all. I'm a mattress actress, you know, a Boppiana Grande, if you will.
Ooh.
Okay, can you elaborate on that? Can
Yeah.
you explain to everybody what that means?
So mattress actress specifically, I mean, it means I do porn.
Okay.
But bop is a word specifically used for the girlies who do OnlyFans.
Got
so
it.
it's kind of
Okay.
like the online sex work.
Okay, like the
selling
Bop House.
content. Yes, the Bop
Got
House.
it. Didn't know that's what that was.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Bop House meaning they are on different, and not always OnlyFans. There's all kinds of platforms where you can sell clips, you can have subscriptions, all kinds of that stuff. So I do it all. But yeah, especially if you're in the beginning of being more, they call it face out. So showing your face
Mhm.
and even being online and like a presence and a persona. You have to do a lot of hustles until that it kind of all feeds each other.
Got
you know
it.
what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
your kind of following.
Yes.
And okay.
Yeah, it's like I'll do first I started just doing, appointments, but I also then I did like a studio porn. And then with that promotes your OnlyFans. And then with the OnlyFans, I've gotten clients from the OnlyFans. And so it's kind of like, and then Twitter, Instagram, it all feeds into kind of like advertising for the other thing.
So you're hustling.
Yes.
On
Yeah.
those just kind of
It's a hustle game for sure.
making yourself present.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing all that. But yeah, so I do all the hustles. I've done some massage. I've done some, dinners and things
Mhm.
like that. I've really done it all. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Well-rounded girly.
Yes.
So cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So,
Thank you.
so this is your main hustle.
Yeah, I would say my main hustle comes from the phone and also from in person, especially domination. That's the
So
biggest one.
Do you have specific clients that you see on a regular basis, or
I
do you
do.
have like, I've got an opening, I'm taking new clients. Like what kind of?
So yeah, I mean, I do have regulars who see
Okay.
me, whether it's weekly or monthly or every now and again. It just depends. There's like certain kinds of, clients. There might be someone who's more of a regular client. Right now, I have someone who's like kind of like a sugar daddy type who's been seeing me weekly.
Okay.
He just sent me like money for lunch randomly, which was really cute.
Does he want to see you eat lunch?
No, not that one. Even though I have eaten food on video calls
Yeah.
for people. That's the feedee stuff.
Got it.
And I'll be real, I'm not like an actual feedee, but I'll eat some Taco Bell.
Girl,
I'll have a little 7-Eleven on you plus some. You know?
Yeah. I literally was on your Instagram and I was like, I could listen to you talk about Taco Bell and eat Taco Bell all day. I'm like, this bitch knows how to order some Taco Bell.
I do. I treat it like a Starbucks. You know, I add this, do that, half cap, whatever, you know, they say it's Starbucks, but you know, I add the spicy ranch. I swap out for the potatoes. I do it all.
My mouth is watering right now.
Seriously, are we going to Taco Bell after this?
Yes, please. Yeah. Baja Blast my ass.
Up the ass with the Baja Blast.
Yes, that's my case.
Okay, so are your clients mostly male or do you have females as well?
Mostly men. I've had some trans women.
Okay.
I've never had any cis women, but I do know a couple people who have. So I'm like always open, you know? I've never had any like trans men or non-binary people, but definitely mostly cisgender men are the number one. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, also, do you think of this as like a performance, like an art performance?
Yes. Oh yeah. Chrissy Maywood is definitely like my drag persona. You know, I feel like, I'm in drag for sure. I'm putting on a show, you know, and I have a background in performing. I used to do theater as a kid. I used to be a musician. So it's kind of natural to me to do that. And there's some really cool, like in the history of erotic film, like some really cool performers, like Annie Sprinkle from like the 70s. She's this woman, she would do just like these amazing, like fairy garden, psychedelic, like wild films.
Yeah.
And there's just all kinds. April Flores is another one that I used to watch back in the day. And she has also done like, I found randomly recently, she did like a domination video, but it's based off of this Czech movie called Daisies from the 60s, which is like a Czechoslovakian feminist film.
Oh, I'm into
film,
it.
But she did it as like a femdom, like erotic film.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's cool that you can be, that's definitely been like my idea of like, okay, I am an artist. I like to be creative.
It's like a creative release for you too.
So I definitely try to bring that into it.
That's
as well.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love
fun.
that.
Yeah.
What brought you into this?
Into the life, into the work.
Into the work. Yeah.
So I started during the pandemic, and before that, I was a musician for a long time, but I also was just in retail. Like I was a retail manager at the Lush at the mall for like
I remember that.
so long.
Okay.
Yeah, so long. Before that, I was a manager at a local tea shop. And so, I was on my feet a lot and I developed plantar fasciitis, which is like really painful. Do you have it?
Yeah.
It's so painful. It feels like your feet are broken.
Yes.
Especially when you're like first like figuring it out. I would wake up every day and be like, why does it feel like my feet are broken?
Yeah.
It's
Are
so
you,
painful.
or do you have flat feet?
Mine
are very flat. So
I might, I've never, I just know, it's like your arch goes from this to this basically. So I have Birkenstock inserts right now,
I always try for
they're elite.
an insert, but I was born with the flattest feet on earth.
Oh,
Like I can clap my feet.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my party trick.
Yeah, but you can get paid for that. You
Maybe I
absolutely can get paid for that. Yeah,
Sign me up.
Yeah, get those arches ready, mama.
She's got pipe bills to pay.
I sure do. So you wanted to get off those tootsies.
My feet, they hurt.
Yeah.
And I just had other health stuff going on. And so, the money, Uncle Joe Biden was taking away our money from the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to figure this out. And so I always wanted I was always curious about camming. Like, I'll be real. Not all women are out about this, but like I watched porn since I was a teen,
absolutely.
Since we were able to type on the internet.
Yeah. And I was on, oh man.
My first one was a VCR tape.
Oh, you did the VCR?
Yeah. My one of my friends was like, look at what I found.
Oh,
and I was like,
my God.
I was like, oh my God.
You're like,
That is
what?
so-
That's my favorite part.
I gotta go home and get in the bathtub.
I gotta get the shower down real quick. What's funny is I actually have a client on the phone who's a regular on my phone line, and he likes me to role play as like a male as his old friend, and he has like a memory like that. And that's like his, but then in the memory, you know, not in the memory, but
the reenactment.
In the fantasy, they end up jerking each other off. But
hey, you know what? That's actually really
like
romantic.
it is. It's so romantic. It's sweet.
You know what? And that mentality right there is probably what makes you just so fantastic at what you do.
He is like, you're really good. I even get on, like, I get him more. I'm like, oh, hey, bro. You know, like I get into like, you want to watch this tape I found?
I love
Get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I fear that I would giggle too much.
Oh, you do have to be careful. Yeah. I have definitely stuffed a napkin in my mouth and had to mute. There's some times where you do want to laugh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Me. But yeah, no, I had a regular for a while. His name was Big Time Cowboy. And he
straight out of Clovis.
Yeah. He was also a phone line guy. And his thing is he wanted to like have phone sex that was really loud. So he'd be like, and then I'd have to be like, and I one time I was making the noises so much, I was like, I have to stuff a napkin in my mouth. I'm laughing. This is so ridiculous. Or my first call, it was like a guy with a fart fetish. And so he was like, he goes, I'm even laughing now. Like, there are times I think maybe people, think like, oh, you have to be so serious. But like, no, it's ridiculous. Some of the things that these men are into. He's like, oh, you're not going to sit on my face with that big ass, are you? And I was like, yes, I am. And he's like, you're not going to fart on me, are you? And I was like, yes, I am. And I hadn't done a fart sound since like second grade.
So you're not doing real farts.
No,
you're not pumping air into the ass and just really ripping it.
You could. People do.
These are authentic farts.
People do. They do. But no, I tried it with my hand and he just goes, and then hangs up. I laughed so hard. So it's definitely ridiculous. It's definitely silly as fuck sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got into it. I want to do camming, but camming's actually really hard. You have to have really good equipment. Like porn studios now are also in camming. And so you're up against like the big guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to grab that eye. And thankfully I had a friend who was friends with sex workers and they knew about a site called Night Flirt. That's what I use. And they told me about it and it just took off from there.
Nice.
Yeah. Now I get to have these silly, ridiculous conversations with anonymous men for money.
You know what? Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, there you go. It's ready for you.
How many calls do you think it took you to like, would you say you're an expert? You've been doing it for 5 years. Yeah.
Yes. At this point, yes. But it took me some time just because there are like, especially with certain kinks like sissification, cucking, that kind of stuff, it almost becomes a little bit of a script at this point. Mm-hmm. Like you start to figure out there's just a whole underworld that I think a lot of cis women aren't aware of.
Yeah.
And it does, I think for some people start in porn, but it also is connected to like insecurities. And a lot of cis men, like, sadly, I even think this about the men who run this world. They're insecure about their dick size.
Oh, 100%.
And it comes out in some wild ways.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, the people who are the most oppressed, that they hate the most, that they make laws against the most and all that stuff are the most violent about. Then behind closed doors, there's the ones who want to fucking suck them, So it's or be them, you know. And it's like clearly they're actually insecure about these other things, these other communities, these other people, and it comes out and forms as a fetish. It's wild how connected shame and sex is.
Right.
It's extremely psychological.
Yeah. And I think that you may be referring to Christy Nome's husband.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's definitely one of them. And that's there's a lot of discourse that's been online about that. Mm-hmm. I always like a really nuanced approach. I think online gets so black and white. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a real mixed thing. But, some people are like, oh, Christy Noem's husband, it's because he's a misogynist and all these things. But I think it's more nuanced. I think sometimes, yes, people who are into things like sissification, where you dress up like a woman, you gender bend, you do these different things. I've had actual trans women find themselves through sissification.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's more nuanced than just like, it's this, it's that. It's a combination of things for sure. And then, yes, there are sissy subs who probably are misogynist and going in that route. It can even go in a certain direction of like race. There's also like a big connection for a lot of white sissies about Black men. There's like a real fetishization of Black men, because there's the stereotype of Black men are bigger than white men.
Right.
Okay.
And so it becomes about that. So meanwhile, all this violence is happening, like, being a lot of Black men are put in the prison system and stuff like that. But then on the opposite side, they actually think Black men are of the alpha race. And so there's a whole thing called BNWO, Black New World Order. And so they actually think that, Black men and the Black race should run the world and all this stuff. And they feel like they have these little white dicks that should not be bred with. It's pretty intense.
Wow.
And wild. And that one, I don't participate in as much as possible.
Yeah.
Just because as a white person, it's like, it feels racist.
Right.
But there are Black providers who do, because, you got to make your coin at the end of the day. We're all trying to survive
do what you gotta
capitalism.
Right.
And not just survive. I'm trying to thrive, honey. So
Right.
Exactly.
not just survive, I'm trying to thrive. So
And you sound like you are, girlfriend.
Now, okay, this is a question that you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I feel like you might.
Okay.
When you are performing in any of the areas of like phone, in person, are you ever coming to an orgasm?
Oh, sometimes in the beginning of doing just depends, honestly.
Yeah.
In the very beginning of the phone stuff, I did more, I think, because it's like, whoa, this is happening. It's like your first time. Now, not so much.
You're like, I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for that. In person, it really depends, but I would say no more often than not, just because
it does take time.
it takes time, it takes trust. Men generally aren't that good at sex.
Yeah,
so
I would have to agree.
they don't know about a clitoris at all to save their lives. So it's just
Like, you can try, honey, but
yeah, no.
you're like, I'm really
Good
good at
luck.
faking it.
Yeah, totally. But there's times, I've made sure it happened. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling the vibe. Let's do this.
Yeah.
But so it just depends on the situation. But
and I feel like sometimes in those situations, like when you're being more performative in that person, like in person situation, like being performative is kind of like the thing that you're doing. Right.
Yeah. That's the role you're playing.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that? Or
Yeah.
because I know for me, like if me and Josh are doing some weird shit, sometimes I'm like super performative and I'm like, on a different level.
Yeah.
So I was, It's a good question.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that's the thing is like, I'm in charge of what's happening. I'm in charge of the scene. I'm in charge of everything that's going on. I'm also bringing a character to it.
Right.
And especially in a Dom sub situation, especially as a pro Dom, the sub is the one who gets to be vulnerable and weak and real.
Okay.
This is the space in which they are revealing their secret truths, their deep, dark secrets. And so I'm in charge of facilitating that. So I'm also like in my head a lot. I'm not as present in my body as maybe the sub is, who's, when you get into a sub space, because in my personal life, I'm a switch. I both Dom and sub. I like it both.
Okay.
But when you're in a sub space, it's like, they call it feeling weak. And I think it's like this feeling of like, it's almost like feeling a little embarrassed because you're like so vulnerable, but then it makes you come. So
yeah. So what is pro Dom? What is
a professional dominatrix?
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the most top tier Dom you could be.
I mean,
like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am, but also professional.
Okay, got it. Now, when you are doing porn, are you coming? Yeah.
Also, sometimes it just depends. Once again, sometimes yes, sometimes no. The thing is with porn, it is very like, okay, we're doing this thing now. We're doing this thing now. It's also kind of like in your head, you're also performing.
Right.
Thankfully, naturally in my personal life, I'm a real dirty talker no matter what.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So it works out. That is just myself. That's what I do naturally. But yeah, once again, it's all just like if I can really vibe in the moment and open up. But you get a little nervous on camera too, right? Like, so you have to like get into the space and warm up and all that stuff. So it just depends. If I'm doing something solo for my own content, sometimes, absolutely. Especially if it's just like me with a toy, you know,
Right.
then it's chilling. But yeah, it just depends on what it is. Is it something that I'm actually into, or is it more so just like doing something for the audience?
Right.
Yeah.
How do you warm up with your partner?
Oh,
For like a
for a
shoot, like a
scene.
video for a scene. Yeah.
yeah. You know, it's very professional. So
Yeah.
it is really just like, okay, we're getting ready. We're going to jump right in and do this.
Okay.
And we're acting, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you're on a movie or a TV set. Sometimes if specifically for like the male counterpart, sometimes they might have to like warm themselves up, especially, you know, thankfully for the women, it is like internal. So I can just throw some lube in there. We're ready to go.
Right.
But for the male performer, he might have to a little bit. He might have to watch porn. Sometimes, as long as it's asked for and it's consensual, fluffing.
I was going to ask you about a fluffer.
Yeah. So, and that might just be you, the actress, being like, yeah, it's okay. I'm going to be sucking your dick anyway.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Fuck a little more. So that's my warm up.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I see how this is working. So.
Do you typically work with a male counterpart, or do you also do female?
That was my next question too.
So far, male, but I would love to do girl. I would love to do female.
Yeah.
Just because, it's fun. In my personal life, I am queer. So like I'm down.
Yeah.
I definitely am friends with some girls in the industry, but I just haven't met everyone in person yet. But I've definitely been in talks with some women. So hopefully soon.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Oh, so I didn't know that you were queer in your personal life.
I am.
Oh,
I am.
You're
Yeah.
so lucky.
Oh, thank you. I am. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, honestly. I do feel bad for y'all who are straight, you know,
Well,
if
we
you
like
are.
to say everyone's a little bit gay.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, even men who just watch regular porn, I've had men say to me like, oh, I hate how ugly the guy is in this video. Or like they care about a certain size dick. That's a little gay, my guy.
Yeah.
And just own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Own it.
Yeah.
You're a little gay.
Hey, and it's
for a
okay.
big dick.
Yep.
It's okay.
When I watch porn, I don't even want there to be a dick.
Yeah. Same.
I don't want there to be a dick in the scene ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, just throw some ladies in there.
Yes.
That's all I want to see.
Well, the thing is, too, is it's like, I don't know what a dick feels like orgasming from a dick. I don't know what that is, but I know what it feels like to orgasm with a pussy. You know?
Yes.
So I want to see
Okay.
the pussy orgasming.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I'm queer too, but but I even used to be there was a site called fuckingmachines.com.
Okay.
And it's just a woman getting fucked by like an insane sex toy machine. But those used to be my fave because it was like, there's no way she's not having a real orgasm. This looks very real.
Yeah.
So I was
she's
like,
going nuts on
yeah.
that thing.
And so I could relate to that, besides the woman piece being beside, I just was like, oh, that probably would feel good.
Yeah, the motion of that looks like it might feel nice.
Yeah. But also I'm gay. So
Yeah. So no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like on the darker side, have you ever dealt with any type of like verbal or physical abuse while on a job and like what precautions do you take to avoid that?
Thankfully, I haven't been in anything too scary. We do a verification process to make sure the person is safe. I have had situations sometimes it's difficult when your main clientele are cis men.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes I've had boundaries crossed, but then, I just stop and I'm like, do you want to stay or do you want to be kicked out right now?
Yeah.
And that's the most that it's been. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I want to stay. It's like, all right. So it might be like, I told you not to touch me there or anything like that. You have to ask or you have to pay more for that.
Right.
And they might, I think sometimes too, it's, once again, consent is a pretty black and white thing, but I am open to the idea that sometimes these men, they are experiencing something that is like a fantasy. And so I think they get real horned up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they're like, I'm going to grab. And it's like, no, you're not. Remember.
Yeah.
Unless you want to pay more or get out.
Yeah.
And so that's been the most, thankfully. Online, I would say, social media, definitely. I've received some verbal rudeness, abuse in the comments just because people are, very fat phobic. They can be very, just body shaming in general. They also, sex work is something that people are very against in society sometimes. And so
I think people just don't understand.
They don't understand.
Well, and they get
the
bored
time to understand
and they
it.
have like an internal thing where they just have to be mean. And it's like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
It also comes off as either, especially with the men, I'm like, oh, you just come off like a chaser, actually, like a chubby chaser.
Yeah.
Because I had one guy follow me to continue to be like, you're fat, say all this stuff. And I'm like, sounds like you're jerking it while you're typing.
Yeah, you want me to be mean back to you.
Yeah.
And you're loving
yeah.
it.
Some men, I think, too, do that they'll say things to piss women off so they get a free dom.
Yes.
And so, I would say, honestly, I've had more like issues with verbal abuse or anything in like the social media free space than I have ever had in a one-on-one client situation.
Yeah.
So, thankfully, pretty safe.
Sometimes those hate comments can drag on for days.
Oh, God. Especially if you just end up on the wrong side of the internet, which I have before.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard. But then I'm like,
It's easy to do.
It's easy to do. Just be yourself.
Just land there.
Yeah. And I'll rage bait a little. I'll engagement farm a little bit. But then it gets to a point where I'm like, all right, I gotta.
Yeah. Lock it in.
Yeah. Shut it down.
On.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love that. Okay, so I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
What does your typical like work day look like
Okay.
for you?
I wake up and I'm beautiful and the sun is shining. And then I turn my light on. That's what I say. So I like log into all the apps that I say, because there are sites where I say, like I'm available for appointments today. And then I'll log into, eventually, once I like eat breakfast, I'll log into the sites that I do phone and video stuff on.
Okay.
And then I'll probably, while I'm waiting, I'll do social media. I'll be making content, editing content. I'll be cleaning, chilling at my house.
So this is a full-time job.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's like, the thing is, because I am my own boss, it's my own thing. It's not just 8 hours. Like,
Right.
it's whenever I want, which is cool. But sometimes I will be kind of available from noon to midnight, basically. It's 12 hours.
Okay.
And between that, I'm just doing everything for every little faucet, making sure my Twitter posted, making sure my Instagram posted, making sure I posted on OnlyFans and Loyal Fans and all the video sites and da-da-da-da-da. It's a lot.
Yeah.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
But also fun.
Yeah, it's a both and. Like, there's definitely times where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'm going to lay in bed. Have I taken too many days off in a row? And then
you roll over, look at that ass in the mirror, and you're like, let me get that thing clapping.
Let's get to work.
Yeah.
I would love to live a day in the life of you. I just want to follow you around.
Yeah. Oh, let's go.
Just shrink ray. Like, let's just get a shrink ray and you can put me in your pocket and I'll just like follow you around.
Honey, there's a kink for that. I'm not even kidding.
Shrink me.
There are the shrinkers. They want you to shrink them.
What?
Put them in your shoe, put them in your cleavage, put them in your mouth.
So what do? Go on Canva and just
wait
and just like,
or people will get like these tiny little action figures, and like make content that way. Or I've done the role play over the phone and on the chatting as well.
You're lying.
It is real. The giant fetish. Yeah.
That must stem from that Pamela Anderson video where she's like, what band is it? Where she's like crushing them in the music video.
With her black dress on.
Yeah, she's like walking around. She puts one in her mouth.
Oh,
yes.
That's a 90s king.
It could be a root.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It could be the root of it all.
Interesting.
So I was like, you could probably get paid for that.
That's always just been my joke with my husband, because sometimes I'm just like, I just want to go everywhere with you. And then sometimes I don't.
Yeah, that's real. Sometimes I want to be normal size in my cozy little green chair.
Yes, exactly.
Doing my thing. But yeah.
What are some beauty secrets of the trade? Or what do you do to prepare yourself for a gig?
Ooh, okay.
Do you bleach your butthole?
You know what? Not yet. I've considered it though. I'm thinking about it, but I haven't. But then I don't know. I'm like, is it good to be more natural? Should I do the booty hole bleach? A lot of girls do, but sometimes, especially as like a fat bodied provider, I think sometimes they like it, like, because it's like, your skin rubs together. You have dark. There's one guy who makes content and he's like, I'm into the dark areas. And I was like, okay. I don't care either way.
You know what? There's something for everyone.
Yeah, there truly. If you can think it, a kink for it exists. Yeah. It really is
and
true.
The internet really is a magical place.
It is a magical
where all
place.
Things are kinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is true. There is, what is it? I think it's like Rule 34 or something. Like if you can think of it, a porn for it exists. So yeah.
Have you ever been to the Folsom Kink Fest?
So actually, when I used to be in a band, we performed twice at Folsom.
Really?
And it was cool. Yeah, it was really fun. It's a lot of people jerking their dicks off. You have to be ready to be walking around and people are just jerking it on the street. You'll see like a circle jerk of furries. You might see someone in an adult diaper. You might see someone
interesting. I didn't know it was that hardcore.
Yeah. Now you do have to the blocks are closed off. So it's not like anybody can just walk in. You have to be of age and you can like donate for entry and stuff. And then from there, it's open open season. Yeah. All bets are off. The one for me, cause there's like, it is cool. Like sometimes like there's like women and they're being like tied to light posts and stuff. And that's really fun. The one for me that got me, and I am not, usually I'm like, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum kind of vibe.
Right.
But the piss pool. There was
goodness
there
me.
was a kiddie pool full of piss. And you know what? Like
were people just donating piss?
It was
just a free for all,
and people were in it. But the thing is, though, it's like, all right, I know some people. I feel like piss has actually gotten a little more mainstream. I've noticed, and it's like, all right, it's like degrading or like, but that's cold piss. That we're in San Francisco.
Yeah.
That piss has been sitting there. And you can smell it.
Oh, that's the only thing. I mean, not the only thing. I'm not a big piss player. No. I mean, we have a group chat called Pee Pissers.
Sure. Yes.
Because
you're pissing pee? That's crazy.
We're pissing pee.
You guys are nuts.
We just pee piss in our piss.
Out of here, Chrissy.
All right.
We will piss on a rock or two. You know, like when you're camping, it's go piss on that rock. It's good for the environment.
I've done an outdoor pee, sure.
A drunken piss, if you will, or whatever. But like you said, the cold piss.
That piss has been out.
The stench.
Yeah, that piss is just That's
I
too
have
far
peed
for
on
me.
a dude. I have, but I would. I don't think that I could like.
Piss and
splash around. I could pee in the pool. I could donate for sure. Yeah. But I don't know that I could splash around.
Yeah. But that's the
like
thing
just put your floaties on and go
they
swim.
Were. It was like a little shark in there.
Oh my God, stop. I need to go.
It's honestly, I love it.
I really just, I like experiences.
Me too.
I think life experiences are so important. And just
you only live it once.
Exactly.
Possibly.
I feel like I would definitely check that place out.
Yeah, I honestly, if you're down, sorry, excuse me. I'm going to start over on that. Sorry, I had a burrito for breakfast. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it to anyone who is a fan of experiences. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Me and like, I don't talk about this too much because I don't want to break the fantasy, but me and my partner, I try to pretend like, oh, I'm so single. You think this is single?
I love that.
Anyone's like, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, really? Look at me. Yes. So, but yeah, we went like to Denver one time. And do y'all follow a pretty cool hotel tour at all? They're on Instagram.
No.
Oh my God. So they go to all these different theme hotels or hotels with the heart-shaped tubs and stuff.
Oh,
And I saw one.
such a dream.
Yeah. And I saw one and it was a sex hotel and like a swingers hotel. And I wasn't even working beyond the phone at this point. Yeah, you're like, let me look this up right now.
Text me the name.
Apparently, Denver has a huge swingers like community.
Yeah.
I learned that from this, but I just wanted to go because it looked crazy. And I will say, carpet in a sex hotel is a choice like that.
Ruh-roh.
We were like,
stains
ooh, and it's from like the 70s and 80s, but it was cool. It had like holographic, like naked women up in the bathroom
Stop.
and like all this like 80s etched holographic like stuff and then nonstop porn playing. It was, and I wouldn't want to stay there more than a night, but we did for the experience.
The experience.
And it was so fun. We even went to the pool and we didn't realize because when we got there, it was empty, but at night it was busy. We went to the pool and we went in there and people were going at it. There was like an orgy happening over here. People in the pool. And then one guy just like furiously jerking it in the corner and
of the pool.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah. And we both,
Okay. Can you imagine accidentally booking that hotel?
Yeah.
Like as a not swinger?
Yeah. Being like, oh, it's for love, for our honeymoon, for our anniversary.
But also like the safety of like not getting an STD.
Right.
Like how
you have to be careful.
Yeah.
they protect themselves from
Sometimes
stuff
people
like that.
in the swinger community, I have a few friends that are in the community here in town.
Okay. Yeah.
And you kind of have to take it upon yourself to regularly get tested.
Sure. Yeah.
And, some people don't. Some people do. Some people use protection. Some people don't. So it's at your own risk.
I don't know that I could trust a hotel like that.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely turned around. We felt like such nerds though, because we're like, we're just here to swim. Like we are nerds. They were like, what are these two dorks doing here?
They don't want to get cummed on?
No.
Come on.
We even had bracelet options and we're like, oh yeah, we'll put the yellow ones on. No, we just want to swim.
Yeah, we're just here to swim with big old X's.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah. But we didn't realize like I thought there'd be a little canoodling. I was like, oh no, this is hardcore. We gotta go.
It
was just
We're gonna go back to the holographic ladies.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the weird old carpet.
That Stanley steam cleaner stays on.
Yeah, that carpet needed to
for
get
them.
tested, to be honest.
oh my God. That sounds like a very fun trip though.
It was
honestly,
so fun.
yeah.
Yeah. We did a lot of other stuff too. Like, what's the thing? Oh, Meow Wolf. Have you ever done any of those?
No.
Those
What
are really
is
fun.
that?
If you're
Tell
an
me.
experienced person, oh my God, they have a few. They have one in Denver, Vegas. I think we're going to go to the New Mexico one next. It's just an artist collective and they take these like buildings and they make them so interactive and you're like going through a refrigerator and you're like in another dimension. The one in Vegas is like, it's like a weird grocery store in the front, but in the back, it's another dimension. And like you can play along and figure out a mystery or just like experience it on your own. It's so fun.
Oh, I love
Highly
that.
recommend.
I have
Very
seen
cool.
videos of that one, the one in Vegas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, such a blast.
I see people doing that with their homes now.
Oh, yeah.
I watched this guy's video the other day. It was probably a couple weeks ago, but he opened a door. Like he took a doorknob off of what looked like the door and put it on the other part of the wall. Opened it. It went into a disco room with
I think I saw this.
like a Pepsi machine. And then he opened the
fun.
Pepsi machine and it went into this like nightclub type situation.
That's fun.
So is it kind of like the same
It is
type
like
of situation?
That. It is like that, but not in a home, like in a, you pay to enter.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Okay.
He's
That is
living like
cool.
that.
You're just like, that's his house. Yeah.
That
I
is
was like,
so fun.
you're
I
like
love-
rich.
Yeah.
That is rich.
That's the other thing though. Yeah. Has to be.
We have a few voicemails.
Let's listen.
You do?
Yeah.
I was like, I promoted it last night and earlier too. I was like, I hope people call. So I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
let's-
love talking on the phone. So.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we have about 4 of them. Okay. Let's see if I can connect to the Roadcaster.
Do you want your water back, Jamie?
You can keep it over there. Yeah. You're
Thank
good.
you so
Yeah.
much.
No, you're good.
It's just a medication I take. It's like Dry.
No, keep it over there.
Thank you
Okay.
so
You're good.
much. You're angels.
You're an angel.
What?
Like a little earth angel.
Oh my
Like
God, thank you.
your whole vibe is just like
Oh.
fucking magical.
Oh,
it
thank
truly
you so
is.
much.
You really are.
Y'all are magical. Thank you.
Hello, this is your favorite Californian calling. You said you guys wanted topics of conversation, so I got one. Bring back bartering because times are getting tougher, and you got to do what you got to do to get ahead in life. And I always get nervous, but peace out. Have a good weekend. Bye.
You know what? I 100% agree with bartering.
Yeah.
I just started bartering with my friend who does facials. I got a salmon sperm facial. I got a chemical peel. Like my skin is just like glowing. Thank you, Samantha.
Yeah, you
I
look
love
great.
you.
Yeah.
Salmon sperm.
Yeah.
How is that sourced?
I'm not sure. I don't ask questions.
Trying to put me out of the game here. Those
Yeah,
salmons.
like my IV lady, I get hooked up to IVs and get like all my
I
little good
live.
vitamins and
Would you ever
things?
barter services?
Oh, I don't know. I think if you're trying to barter for the pussy, you're the wrong.
Yeah.
I think we're in the
This
wrong
is not the
person.
Wild West.
This ain't the Wild West.
That's a little more. That's a little more priceless than what
Yeah.
I'm providing.
Yes, fair,
You
fair.
know?
Yeah, a trade for services, down for that, but like, yeah, but a trade for services, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
I do have someone, but it didn't end up being a trade. I have someone who sometimes helps me film some of my content, and he does like
Okay.
really high quality stuff.
Mhm.
And at first I was like, oh, okay, is he gonna need to? But he's into feet, and so like one time I was like, thank you so much, and sent him a foot pic. He's like, you don't have to do that, and I was like, oh, thanks.
Thank you.
So we're not having to barter my toes for
That's so
for
sweet.
content.
Just a
So-
nice little gift.
yeah, just a nice little gift. I'm like, he is getting to have free content for himself. I think that's the closest I would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's something like that where I could make money off this, but do not take this, men. Do not take this as trying to be like, oh, okay, well, let's collab for content.
Yeah, don't
No.
come after her for
No.
that.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst question.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Well, what if we collabed? We could do content together. You're not signed up for the site, honey.
Honey.
You have to age verify. And most of you are so dumb, you don't know how to do it. And so you end up getting blocked from the site. This has
Uh-oh.
happened to me. And so,
God damn it.
Yeah.
so no, unless you have a lot of followers, then yes, but otherwise you're going to have to pay. That's just
Yeah.
the tea. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But
No bartering
bartering
for
for
the
a
puss.
little salmon sperm. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
Right?
that. I like that.
I do
it.
like that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I do love bartering. I think bartering should be more normalized again.
Yeah,
since
agreed.
everything costs so much money.
It does.
Everything is costing too much money.
It really is.
Unless it's the services we provide.
Yeah. Hello.
Pay for those.
Yeah. pay
Well,
for these.
we have
We're our own bosses.
We're
All
our own
three of
bosses,
us.
and the
Yes.
prices that we have are probably nothing near what we should be charging.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I would agree.
Um,
Absolutely.
Because times are tough.
Yeah.
Like I know
Yeah.
for me personally, can't speak for you guys, but I know that my prices are way too fucking low.
Mine
Same.
are at the lower end of high. No,
Yeah.
I would say they're like low medium.
They're like medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medium.
Yeah. Because I could be charging a lot more,
Yeah.
but I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to. I want to be able to heal.
And
People that need
bring
it.
people
Right.
back that
Yeah.
are fucking good.
Yeah.
Like instead of just a bunch of
Like a here and there
randos.
client. Like
Yeah.
I love my regulars and I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
having those relationships with them
Yep.
and helping them heal and feel better. So
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
Exactly.
Same.
Okay. Ooh, on to the next.
Good morning. It is your bar mom. I wanted to call and share with you my loves for this past week. Saturday was Porch Fest, which is always such an amazing time. It's like a family reunion, but in a good way with family you actually like.
So true.
And the highlight of it was finally getting to meet my sweet Jamie in person. You are amazing. You have the most beautiful blue eyes.
Oh,
And
that's
I
so
could have
sweet.
talked to you
I love
forever
you.
and just hugged you so hard till your head popped off, but that would have been a whole mess.
I know. We hugged
And
like
then
27
to wake
times.
up this morning
Oh.
and find your sweet Jelly Bean on your podcast. Wow. Those were some serious stories. And Jill, if you are listening, I hope that you have learned your lesson and this is not a repeat situation. Do not make me hunt you down and shake you by and slap you upside the head. You are doing amazing things and I hope you continue. And all three of you are doing amazing things and I love you very much. Okay, bye.
I love
sweetheart.
She is the best.
She's
That's
literally the best
awesome.
human.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is she
Listen
a
to your mother.
longtime listener?
She is, when I was working at Goldstein's, her and her husband would come in. They were our bar parents.
Oh, that's
And
so sweet.
Bar dad passed away a number of years
So
ago.
sorry.
And so she's just continued to be the mother that we all needed, you know?
Aw,
So
what a cutie
she is.
pie.
she gained a new daughter
Aw,
on
know.
Saturday.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
She's fucking perfection. I love her.
Aw, Wonderful.
Ugh, I love you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, this is your favorite Californian calling. I hope I get this in time for the sex work episode. Not a sex worker, obviously, but I have to say that times are tough. Economy sucks. We're in a pointless war. Gas has gone up phenomenally, even for California, and so all I can say is you got to do what you got to do. Like I mentioned in my last one, like people got to make a living. So it doesn't matter what you do. If it's honest, decent work, who cares if people judge you? You gotta earn money. You're not stealing. You're not committing crimes to get the money. You're an honest work of living.
So true.
Cash is still king. And lastly, I'm going to say, I think healthcare should be a human right. I think housing should be a human right. I mean, like I got injured during Christmas, and fortunately, my job has the insurance to cover most of it. Honestly, it was too soon, but it was a sign from the universe saying, "Hey, slow the F down." And then I had another injury at work, and so I was covered, but it was another sign to slow down. And why I'm overworking myself into depression is simply because, like I said, times are tough. Bills are stacking up. Things need to get fixed or replaced or maintenance. Got to get gas. So if a sex worker isn't doing any crime, then let him be. Leave him alone. So sorry if it comes off as a rant, but
It's okay.
Yeah, you say it.
So-
Go off, diva.
Go California.
Go
All right.
California.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too.
Oh, that was
Oh,
so sweet.
that was
Clock
sweet.
it.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what? Times are tough.
Yeah.
They are tough. I mean, hey, if I wasn't trying to pay the rent and stuff, would I be doing this job? No, I wouldn't be doing any job.
Right?
I would be making music. I'd be making art. I'd be hanging out with cats and dogs and animals. I'd be doing
Yeah.
all the things I love to do.
Yeah.
Do you find that you don't have time for those things because you're working so much?
Sometimes it is hard to balance. I think when I first did this job, I was like, great, I could balance this so that I can, I'll be working from home. I can work on my music more. I can make more art. And I've been trying slowly to trickle that back in. But I also, honestly, I have ADHD. And so I get really hyper fixated on things.
Yeah.
And so for a minute, I was really hyper fixated on this job.
Yeah.
On top of it just being like, I'm trying to find the balance. But finally I've been like, all right, I need to still be a full person because I'm not Chrissy 24/7. That isn't who I am in real life. So who is that person? So recently I've been like, because I was like a printmaking major in college. So I like doing visual art as well. Recently, I've just been like doodling more and like writing letters to my friends and doing stuff like that.
Do I hear a zine coming?
I actually do want to do a Chrissy zine.
Dude,
like an erotic Chrissy zine.
I would subscribe. I would go. I would drive wherever I needed to pick up a copy.
I could just drop it here at the studio.
I love it.
Gotta get one of my, instead of a paper boy, I'll have a paper sub riding around on their little bike
there
with
you
a little
go.
get mask on.
Dude. That is the best visual I've ever thought.
Literally my favorite. All I'm visualizing is like that little guy that rides a tricycle on with the circle cheeks.
Yes, saw. Yes.
But a dog mask.
But
a dog,
like
dog mask,
being nice and giving people your stuff.
Yeah, it's getting soft saw.
Yeah,
not hard saw.
Not a hard
Just
saw.
Soft saw. Soft. Sorry.
Okay.
That was my ASMR moment. It's my mic finally.
Okay.
Oh my God, sorry.
Question is for Chrissy Maywood. I wanted to know, what is your thoughts on guys who want to be feeders? Or I don't know if that's the correct word for them. But I recently met a guy who wanted me to gain extra weight for him. And I thought that was the most craziest thing. So I was just wondering, is this just another psycho with a cell phone? Or is this like a legit attraction that men have? And what are your thoughts on feeders and feedies?
So we actually touched on. I love you, Noah.
Love you.
Thank you. Sorry, I got excited and just jumped in, but we did touch on this earlier.
Yeah.
So it is a real kink, feeder, feedy. It can go in both directions. Sometimes it's even mutual. So, but yeah, usually it is seen as like a male who wants to have a female, a woman, eat and be bigger and gain weight. So it is normal and it's really just at your discretion. Some people who are fat bodied don't like it. They don't want to be fetishized for their size. They don't want to gain anything. They just want to be themselves and the partner be with them because they love them for them, not because of their size. Other people are into it and do it. There are providers and workers online who, some who are like kind of just like performing it, some who actually live it. I've performed it a few times, I enjoy it. It can be kind of fun. I'm not, there was a time in the body positivity movement and especially in like the fat liberation aspect where it was like, don't fetishize us. Don't do this. Don't do that. And like for sure, but also some of the like sweetest, kindest people I've experienced are there's feeders and there's also fat admirers. And those are usually the guys who are just into big, beautiful women.
Yeah.
Okay.
BBWs.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it is real. It's real.
Yeah.
For some, it's like a sweet thing and just loving like really big. I have one guy, for example, who's a feeder and he likes really big fat women, but he also likes like sometimes it's body part expansion. So like, oh my God, my boobs are growing huge. What the heck? Or there's another one, you all know Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Violet Beauregard, when she's eating and she becomes the big blueberry.
Yeah.
There's a specific kink within that umbrella for that.
Where women are becoming
the blueberry. Yes. Yeah.
God, there's little pockets everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun. Or once again, the people who are we talked a bit about like the giant people. They like the giant woman. This feeder also likes extremely tall women.
Yeah.
For others, there is like a humiliation aspect because our society is so fat phobic. Like, oh, it's humiliating. You're getting fat, obese, big pig. And that's up to you, but it just depends. There's so many nuances and pockets within it all.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just very intimate. And it's like, oh, you're feeding your partner. That's sweet. Sometimes the feedee is the dom. And she's like, feed me more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love that.
There's literally something for everyone.
There really is. So, yeah, it's real deal.
You know what? And I feel like if it was talked about more and people were just a lot more open to hearing and receiving what everybody is actually thinking and feeling. Yeah. I feel like our world would just be like, it would navigate itself.
Oh, yeah. It would. It would be such a different world. Yeah. I feel like though sexuality would be different if we opened it up because like I said before, shame is so tied into sexuality.
Absolutely.
A lot of the subs I get are either secretly gay or bi or trans or just gender non-conforming. And they're so ashamed of it that it becomes their kink, you know?
Right.
So many men want to suck dick. I'm not even lying.
It's just like
let the freak flag fly.
Yes.
I'm not good at like saying stuff like that because my lisp will come out.
Well, hey, you're still hot and you're still talking. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
You're so cute.
Thank you.
We have a couple of stories. I know I have one and you have one.
I do have one. Yeah. Do we have enough time?
We have a couple of minutes. I think we could probably fit them in.
Okay. You want to go first?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, all the way. Or by the way, it's 11:11.
Oh, make a wish.
Yes.
Everybody listen to this episode.
Yes. I wish this episode goes viral. Does it count if you say it out loud? Shit. Is it the same as a birthday candle? God damn it.
Okay. Hey, Val and Jamie. Before anyone says it, I'm already in therapy. Have been for almost a decade.
Good for you.
I really am trying. It just feels like I keep failing over and over. I'm a 41-year-old male from all over the Central Valley. I had a pretty rough childhood, abuse in multiple forms, including from family. It set me on a path where I ended up in jail and basically threw away a big part of my earlier life. Somehow, about 10 years ago, I turned it around. Now I'm in tech, climbing fast, sitting at a director level role, and I feel like a complete fraud every single day. No one in my life knows who I really am. Not my coworkers, not my friends, not even my family. They don't know my past, my record, or that that for nearly a decade I've been seeing sex workers. Something that's gotten out of control this past year. It's not even about sex anymore. It's like a switch flips and I just go. No thought behind it. I carry a ton of guilt. I know I could have normal relationships. People are interested in me, but I sabotage it every time. If anyone knew the truth, I'm convinced they'd walk away. On the outside, I look stable. I'm the person people call when they're struggling. I give advice. I show up. I help. I volunteer, donate, try to do good wherever I can, but none of it makes me feel better about myself. I feel completely alone, like there isn't a single person who actually knows me. And honestly, I think about ending my life every day.
Oh, no.
I don't say that for shock value. It's where I'm at. Oh, sweet soul. I don't know how to break the cycle. I don't know how to forgive myself. And I don't know how someone like me is supposed to feel worthy of anything good. Have you ever talked to someone who feels like they're beyond redemption? From a listener who's tired of pretending.
Oh,
yes.
Oh my God.
Stop pretending.
Yeah.
Do you, baby?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to free you. It's going to make you feel better. Like just do
and it's
all of the things that you love within reason, right? Like if you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're all sexual beings. We all like sex.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
And that's a common when it comes to like subs and stuff. A lot of them are like the alphas in their lives. Like they're directors, they're leaders, they're all these people in their community and families. But then deep inside, they have all these insecurities. And that is what they bring to the table sometimes when they connect with us.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be like, everyone thinks I'm this alpha, but on the inside, I'm this beta.
Yeah. They're kind of just faking it till you make it.
Yeah.
And you're like deep down, they're just a little lost puppy and don't know how to communicate.
Do you think that's like pretty like normal for most of your subs?
Yes.
Is they have like high profile jobs or situations or standings in life.
Oh yeah.
And so they're just like, I want to just like fucking submit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of it too with it's about control. In their life, they have to be the controlling one. They have to be the boss. They're controlling the family unit. They're like making sure everything is running. And when they get with me, they want to give me the control and they just want to let go.
Let go.
They don't want to be in control anymore. That's why they call or that's why they book. And I would just say to this person, like,
it makes sense though.
Yeah. Oh,
like it all makes so much sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It really does. It's like, you need a break.
Yeah.
You want to feel what it's like to be on the other side of not having to be in charge.
Right.
And I would just say to this person is like, I know you're saying you just turn off and go and see sex workers. But I think if you can find a way to reframe it and maybe even try to build connections with the women that you're seeing. I have regulars that I talk to. Now it depends. Don't,
because not everyone's going to be that open about it. Yeah.
Right. And you don't want to ever you have to build to get there. I don't want someone hitting me up and wanting to chat with me all the time. But the regulars that I have built a bond with, we text from time to time.
Yeah.
We talk from time to time. You can still build connections.
Because at the end of the day, you're still human and you value the human connection that you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of married men?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the, it's an ethical dilemma for sure, but it's because it's just so frustrating. I'm
not judging because what? Life is about choices.
There you go.
So everybody has a choice to make and they're making the choice. Like they are. I'm not judging.
You're just doing your job.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bitch, you're doing a good job.
Yes, that's right. I am, honey. Yes, I am. My bank account will show you. But I think what happens is a lot of men marry for like perception. They want to marry a woman and who seems like a good woman in society who will be a good mother, a good wife, and all these things.
But trad wife.
Yeah, but then they end up marrying someone who is not into any of their kinks at all. They can't tell them about their kinks at all. They're too ashamed. And so then they have to go see a sex worker. And there are other societies like in Japan. I watched this thing recently where all the women who were interviewed were okay with their boyfriend seeing sex workers as long as they weren't friends, as long as there wasn't like a deep emotional bond. If he is paying for that person's time to do something that I don't want to do, whatever. It's called like host culture in Japan. And it's very normalized. And sometimes I wish that wives knew too. It's like, if they're hiring me, it probably isn't something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like there are things where I'm like, you shouldn't do this for free. You should not.
Hey, you know what? I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah. In a way, it's like being a sex therapist. We are, they're sharing these things. I've had people share very intimate things like this person here. And I think, of course, never overstepping boundaries, but maybe just trying to open up. I have had some older gentlemen, specifically an older regular, who he doesn't marry or date anymore. He only sees sex workers because he realized I'm too kinky. I'm just too kinky. This is just who I am. And I like who I am. I enjoy my stuff, but I need to be dominating the bedroom. I'm a dominant man in the world. This is not my everyday, but in the bedroom, I need to be submissive.
Right.
And so he doesn't do that anymore and he's happy. And he's traveling and living a full life.
To be able to find yourself in that way and just know it is a beautiful thing.
It is truly,
because sometimes you can't have it all.
No, you can't.
Can you? I know I'm supposed to read my story, but you're just so much more interesting than what I want to read right now.
No, you're good. I'm having
what
a blast.
is one of the in your thoughts? What is one of the craziest things you've ever had to do for somebody?
Well, I don't know how nasty I want to get, but
we love it nasty.
I've only done it once, but I have done the toilet slave thing. A market price, it's a $1,200 gig. So I was like, all right, but you poop on someone's face.
Damn, hell yeah. Hell yes.
You do. And then you just leave the bathroom and let them clean it up.
Do you have
leave some bleach?
Yeah.
I would literally do that for $1,200.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? I am in the
Do you prep the night before? Are you eating something special? Like, what's the...
You do try to do that. You definitely want it to line up at a certain time. Yeah. Honestly, around that time, I was having some tummy trouble. So I was like, it won't be a problem. Yeah.
Y'all, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm ready at any hour. Because otherwise, I would have to plan it at a certain time of day, would have had my coffee and things like that. But yeah, you do have to like prep and be sure to eat good. And I did when, it's the only time I've done it, but I did text the next day, like, please clean out your eyes. I am really worried about you getting pink eye.
Yeah. He's not wearing goggles.
No, he was full
Did he love it?
Was
he so happy about it?
He was, yes.
Wow.
Money well spent.
Well spent. And maybe people do it for more, but to the ones in my DMs trying to ask for less, how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? I'm like, I literally say it's market price. It's market price. I'm not bartering that.
So there are a lot of people asking. They just can't afford it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they just can't afford it. It is common. There's something too about when it's a big woman. Oh, excuse me. When it's a big woman, I like that I just was so polite to you. Little Mike. Yes. Excuse me, sir. I did not mean to bump you, but I will talk to you later. But yeah, a big woman with a big ass, especially, it's common for us to get the toilet guys. There are some toilet guys for all body shapes, but it's very common. Maybe because, sometimes I've had someone tell me they feel like my body shape is a very like dominant body shape, also a maternal body shape, which, can go in any direction, but I'm not offended by it.
Yeah.
And or maybe because the idea is like, we're going to be eating, so we're going to be pooping. Yeah. But let me tell you,
love that.
Any size is eating or pooping. So
that is true.
You can eat and poop at any size.
Especially if you have a gluten allergy.
She poisoned herself this week.
I did. Have you ever breastfed somebody? This is my last question. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't stop.
I have. Yeah. There definitely is like the mommy kink, right? Taboo. I mean, I do not produce anything, but yes, I've had someone be
simulation
like, I just want to suckle out your tea,
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely have had some men in my lap.
Do they cuddle up?
Oh yeah, you're like holding them and stuff. Usually they want you to kind of jerk it while they're doing a little titty suck.
A little mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy issue.
Little mama milkers over here.
No, I saw this like video. It was like a documentary of this lady that had a baby and she was still producing milk. And so she used that as like a platform to make money.
And that's liquid gold, honestly.
And she really is. Yeah, she had men paying her a lot of money to come and nurse from her.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they were bodybuilders.
I don't know.
Is there
for the
any
protein
in that?
You know what?
Yeah.
I nursed for so long. I'm like, I missed the fucking mark on that.
Yeah,
I could made a lot of money.
Truly, if you can actually do it, you're rich.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even pregnancy fetish and stuff too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. When a provider gets pregnant, they're going to be working still.
Damn.
Because they want to. I think it has a lot to do with like breeding and fertility.
Oh, yeah. The breeder
like
kink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. But then also, the mommy stuff.
Yeah.
Just want to be a good boy for mommy.
Mama.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Well, we are running out of time.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
No, this was amazing.
Yeah. Hot and yapping.
Hot and yapping over here.
I would definitely have you back.
Do you
really?
Absolutely.
I would love that.
Yes.
It was so fun.
Do you want to let anyone know where to find you?
Yes, absolutely. So you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Chrissy Maywood, but there's no O's in the wood. So ChrissymAywd. Or you can go to ChrissyMaywood.com to find all of my links.
Love it.
Yeah.
We love you.
Oh my God, I love you guys.
Such a fucking vibe.
Can we do this again tomorrow?
Right? Every day.
Thank you for having me.
I love it.
Absolutely. No, we had a blast and I learned so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What are we doing next week? Are we doing a variety hour?
Wild card variety hour.
Yeah, we're doing variety hour. We are asking for those pee pisser stories. We want those Y2K stories.
Ooh, fun.
We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. So you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at tfmohotandtalking podcast. You can email us at tfmohotandtalking@gmail.com, and to leave those voicemails day or night, 24/7, 559-365-6217. And we will see you next week. Mwah.
Bye.
That was so good.
Yay!
Oh, that was so amazing.
Thanks, y'all.